Hello everybody, today I'm going to share with you this Electripak 70 watt high pressure sodium area light. Now this is very similar in design to the 100 watt mercury vapor American Electric, I believe, light that I picked up a very long time ago. Boy, that would be a video back in 2010 maybe. I believe Electripak was then, the name was changed or acquired or something by American Electric. Or it was the other way around, but either way, this has a very similar design to that fixture. However, this one has a medium-based socket versus a mogul-based socket. So, we'll take a look at the outside here. I picked this up at the second use building material place. They always like to write these catalog numbers on everything, so that's what that's about. So, we have the outside of the fixture. We have a very nice matte black finish. The entire fixture is plastic, minus a couple pieces inside. But we do have the top plastic housing here. We have the very standard Electripak style photo cell that some of the American Electric then fixtures used. They're hard to find, these, before they went to the button cell style. So that's one whole assembly there. Of course, the mercury vapor version that I have accommodates a regular size arm mount here, but this is to directly mount to a wall. Of course, you'd put a bolt there, and that's your mounting, essentially. So there's the top. All you see is the photo cell. Inside, we will find the bulb that is not original to this fixture. It actually came out of a Regent floodlight that I have that I'll be doing a video of, but I don't have many of these bulbs here at the moment, so here it is in this fixture, so I could share it with all of you. Of course, we have our acrylic refractor here. Pretty standard for them to have this crack in it. That's super common. Of course, we have the cord coming out here at the end, and this safety wire that I'm not sure if they ever say what bolt you're supposed to put it on, but one of them, probably the inside one, so that if the fixture falls, or maybe you bolt it to something else out here, this is attached directly to a screw on the ballast, so the fixture is secure if it falls, since it is a plastic mounting assembly here. So at least there's some type of safety built in. Of course, you have a pretty standard knockout here for your conduit. You do have this little piece here, and I have this appliance cord that works perfectly for the little notch that is built in. Of course, the refractor can be removed. I don't have it in all the way because it's easier to take out like that. But there it is. I'll put it aside. Well, let's take a quick, let's see, we got about 7 inches there. It's probably a 9 or 10 inch refractor. 9. Pretty standard. And of course we have this Phillips bulb. It's not even original to this fixture. It's really foggy in there. Set that aside. Here we have indication that it is Electripak. Says that it is 70 watt high pressure sodium with the S62 bulb type there. We do have a date code, April 24th of 1991, and our UL sticker as well. Of course, we have the medium base socket mounted at an angle. Now, I did have a fixture way back in the day, again, probably 2009 or 2010, that was the same exact design, but it was made by Regent or Cooper Lighting. And the socket was in the middle of the fixture. I do have a video of it on my channel way back when. Somebody painted the outside of it, and I eventually just got rid of it because I wanted the ballast for projects. At the time, I didn't have as many ballasts and things like I do now, so it was important to me to use it for other things. So when I saw this, I was like, perfect. We'll pick it up and it'll replace that one. Of course, the socket is just in a different spot. I wonder if they use the same enclosures, just different socket positioning. I'm not sure. So, actually, the more I look at it, I think this is connected right here, but we'll find out when we open it up. So I'm going to take out these 3 screws, and we'll see what's inside. And with the screws removed, we can take off this plate. Oh no, it's the ground wire that goes to the metal plate here. We do have a wiring diagram. Let me bring it closer to the camera here so you can lay your eyes upon it. And there's our ballast. Nice big hefty ballast, very common for this generation of of lights made by Electripak and American Electric. Look at how big of coil that is versus a standard 70 watt high pressure sodium ballast of today. That thing is chunky. So we have our little board igniter over here before they were putting them in the little film canister style. And the wire that I brought in, I just zip tied all the wires together here because there's a bundle of them that should come out the end to wire up to your electrical box. Of course, you can see the photo cell in there. I'm wanting you to see the date. Oh, there we go. So we have 8 of 1989 is the, oh, it even says Electripak on the photo cell. Interesting. So that's pretty neat. Pretty standard pulse rated socket there, seen in a lot of fixtures, that particular style. I don't know if that's a date code or just something. So yeah, pretty simple design. Looks like the same type of insides, at least for mounting for the ballast, as the 100 watt version that I have, except the 100 watt ballast is much bigger. Okay, so we'll put this back together and we'll turn it on. So I placed this case behind the light so we can keep it up at a nice angle for you. Let's go ahead and get going. Okay, so let's give it a whirl in 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. I wonder what kind of bulb this would originally come with. Probably a Philips Westinghouse, or I don't know, Westinghouse or just Philips. Probably a Philips Westinghouse or Philips when it was new. Or could have been Westinghouse. I don't know at what point the transition of the acquisition was at that time. I don't know all those dates very well in my head. Now, the one main difference here versus the Regent one that I had way back in the day is the bulb was in the center, so you had the arc tube positioned about here. Where in this one, the arc tube is positioned about here, so you're going to have more light up here than down here. Now, I guess that would be better for dark sky reasons. Of course, this has a refractor, so it's not really dark sky compliant, but the center point of light is closer to the top of the fixture and the reflector. So let's go ahead and let it warm up. Okay, so I'm going to say we're at full brightness here because it hasn't changed much in a little bit of time here. And, well, that's pretty much what I'm expecting. We'll take the camera off the tripod here so you can take a look from a little further away. Of course, you can see the bulb in there. Fantastic. Lights everything up decently well. Of course, not much up there. It's going to point it more at me, at the camera, with its refractor assembly. As you can see at different angles here, where most of its light is given off. So we'll put the camera back on the tripod. It's probably going to shake a lot. And we will acquire the lux meter for our incredibly technical measurements, because I'm always so technical. We'll hold this about a foot away from the fixture. Okay, we're about 1 foot away from the lens. And what do we get? Well, nothing. So we get a lux of about 500, 1 foot away, directly out of the side here. If we do it at a 45-degree angle, definitely more light is given off there than at a perpendicular angle from the light source. 45, 1 foot away. Gosh, you can kind of see it there. And then directly below, I don't know if I can get this thing to go there, directly below where there isn't a refractor, you get about the same as the 45-degree angle area. Can't really see him, just holding it here about a foot away, and doing all kinds of random stuff to get random numbers that I truthfully don't know a whole bunch about, but I wanted to share with all of you. So, there's the fixture. I really do hope you enjoyed this video of this Electripak 70 watt high pressure sodium area light. Also, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.